Hey everyone! Welcome back! I am back today with more RWBY. You guys, I am really excited to see more. If you're joining me early today, you already know what it means. It means you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you so much, and as always, I'm sending you up those big old hugs right through that screen. And if not, still thank you for joining me today. I'm glad you're here. I do hope you'll consider supporting me that way. The link to my Patreon is going to be in the description down below. So we got quite a bit last time in our last 2 episodes. I watched 2 at once of RWBY. We got kind of a good explanation or a beginning of kind of just kind of capturing what some of these concepts are all about. So we got, you know, the concept of aura and soul and everything. Apparently, like, your aura is kind of like a force field, or at least that's how Jaune sees his. And we saw that he was able to have his unlocked and everything. And we learned a little bit more about the monsters, how, like, they don't have a soul, apparently. When humans fight, they fight with their, like, their soul is a big part of it. And the monsters don't really have a soul. And she called them creatures of Grimm. So I'm sure we're going to get more about this as the story goes. But I do feel like we're getting a little bit into the mythos now. We're doing a little bit of world building now. On top of just all around having fun. Because the series has been very, very fun so far. We saw RWBY and Weiss trying to get along, which is not going well, but I have a feeling, I don't know if they'll end up being friends. It's really hard to tell. So far, I feel like they're building up Weiss for us to kind of, like, not like her. But I've seen enough shows like this to know that she's probably going to be likable and probably going to be a really good character later on. So I'm going to kind of reserve judgment for now. But yeah, so we got a little bit of their struggle. Oh yeah, so some folks have clued me in that apparently the characters on the show are inspired by fairy tale characters and other, like, legend, you know, historical legends and mythical legends and everything. And I had actually said that RWBY kind of reminded me of Little Red Riding Hood, which apparently I was right. And Weiss, I guessed, was Snow White, or she was supposed to be based on Snow White, or inspired by Snow White. Somebody clued me in that Yang is supposed to be Goldilocks, which I would not have guessed. She has the blonde hair, but I don't get, like, Goldilocks vibes from her. And I'm not sure about Blake. Oh yeah, someone mentioned Jaune is supposed to be, or he's inspired by Joan of Arc. But I can't guess the others. I know the others are as well, but I'm gonna have to see a little bit more. I can't figure out Blake yet. But I'll have to maybe get to know them all a little bit better before I can say for sure, or at least take a good guess. But yeah, so we are in the middle of our forest story right now. We still have all that to deal with. We've been getting some battles. We've been getting some exposition. We've been getting some opposition between RWBY and Weiss. So what do you say we jump back in and see what's going to happen? Let's go.
Still, he's probably better off than Miss Nico's. I don't care what his transcripts say. That Jaune fellow is not ready for this level of combat. I guess we'll find out soon enough. At their current pace, they should reach the temple within just a few minutes. Speaking of which, what did you use as relics this year? Professor Ozpin?
He's zoning out a lot.
Why can't you just admit that you have no idea where we're going? Because I know exactly where we're going. We're going to the Forest Temple. Ugh. Oh, stop it. You don't know where we are either. Well, at least I'm not pretending.
Yeah, she's admitting it.
What is that supposed to mean? It means you're a big, stupid jerk, and I hate you. Just keep moving. Oh, just keep moving. Hurry up. Wow, watch where you're going. Why are you so bossy? I'm not bossy. Don't say things like that. Stop treating me like a kid. But I'm still leagues better than you.
Oh. They're both being a little... They're both being a little silly right now, I think.
Looks like we weren't the first ones here. Well, I guess we should pick one.
Which one, though?
Think this is it?
Oh, wait.
I'm not sure this is it.
I don't think that's it.
Pyrrha, I made the torch. Could you at least humor me for maybe 5 more feet?
I don't think you're gonna make it that far, bro.
Do you feel that?
Soul-crushing regret.
No, it's warm.
Huh. I don't think they're in the right place.
How about a cute little pony?
Yeah! Does it, like, matter?
Well, it's not like this place is very difficult to find.
It is for some folks.
That's the relic!
Oh, no. That's... I don't think any of this is correct.
Jaune?
Some girl's in trouble. Did you hear that?
It's Sean! Steph. Oh, Sean. He's so Sean.
Whatever you do, don't let.
Oh, boy.
Oh,
Oh, boy. That was... his blubbering was just so perfect, too. That voice actor did a great job. Oh. What? You're gonna leave me there? You're gonna leave me with Ruby flying into the shot. Okay. We had a lot happen in that couple minutes. It was such a short one. Like, oh, to end me there with Ruby just flying in. I don't know what was going on with Ruby. Because, like, the last we saw them, they were just, like, fighting. And now she's just making her way into the scene. So, when Yang and Blake found the actual relics. That seemed pretty obvious to me, but then we had Pyrrha and Jaune finding a cave, and yeah, no. So the something warm was probably that monster's breath, I would imagine. Boy, the timing, the comedic timing of having him scream and Yang going like, "There's a girl in trouble." Was just too perfect. I love how, like, even during the action scenes, they get in some really just great comedy. Yeah, I think Ruby and Weiss are being a little, because I love Ruby and I was like all on her side with the whole Weiss thing. I still am, but I think like maybe, although to be fair, Ruby really tried to extend the hand of friendship and Weiss has been the one who's just not having it. So, I mean, she did try. But now I just think they're both being a little bit unreasonable. And I don't know how they're going to make this work. I don't know what happened to send Ruby flying into the scene. But I'll tell you what. Why don't we find out? Next up, let's go.
Told you this was a terrible idea.
Oh, boy.
Fine. Stop worrying. I am so far beyond worrying.
Yeah, we're beyond it.
In a bad way. In a
What are the odds? I guess that kind of broke her fall. Oh, man. Oh.
broken.
It's broken, she says.
Laura?
She's highly distractible.
I'm queen of the castle. I'm queen of the castle.
Laura!
Coming, Ren.
did that girl just ride in on an Ursa?
Among other things, yes, that is what she did.
Whoa.
Ruby!
Someone get him down.
Yang. Nora.
Just had to get in the middle of
Did she
that
just
one.
run all the way here with a Death Stalker on her tail?
She's like,
I can't take it anymore. Could everyone just chill out for 2 seconds before something crazy happens again?
please don't say that.
Yang?
You ordered something crazy to happen, my dear? Of course.
Said jump.
She's gonna fall.
She'll be fine.
She's falling.
She's she's falling. This, oh God, this is gonna end well.
Just dropping in. Oh God. No!
Yeah, no, because you're still falling, no matter what. He did help. He broke her fall. Ruby, be careful, my girl. That is one angry crab monster.
Totally fine.
Is there any chance that one of the monsters will eat this monster? Just lose the hood, baby. You can get a new hood. What was that?
You are so childish.
What just happened?
Nice and timid and hyperactive, and don't even get me started on your fighting style. And I suppose I can be a bit difficult, but if we're going to do this, we're going to have to do this together. I'm not trying to show off. I want you to know I can do this. You're fine.
Aww. Oh, he's, yep.
Right. Let's go.
That's great. So they have an understanding now, Ruby and Weiss. I like it.
What is it? Nothing.
Just admiring how much her sister is growing up.
Well, that's great.
Oh.
And run!
And now will they take each other out? That would be ideal.
Nora, distract.
Okay. See, the crab is like limited in its mobility, but the bird is not. Oh, it's time to show off. Oh, that's one way. Look at, oh, she can like glide on it. Oh my God, the weapons in this are crazy. Look at that. The animation though is simply breathtaking. It's like better than a lot of like studio shows, like big studio shows.
It's tougher than
Oh, lots of cool weapons here, you guys. Oh, wow. They are very agile.
I have a plan.
Okay, what's the plan? I like his little, blaster. Oh no, Ren!
Pyrrha, done.
Nice. Ooh, slice and dice. She is delightful. Oh, look at her go. I think she is my favorite girl. She still is. Oh, okay. So maybe the plan was to get it over there so that she could use her ice and then.
Of course you would come up with this idea. Think you can make the shot? Can I? And of course I can.
that was rhetorical. That wasn't questioned so much. Wow. It's a good plan. Oh, we're gonna drag the birdie. That's what we're dragging the birdie. Dang. Off with the head. That was very, very, very sweet. Good job, Ruby! That was all Ruby's plan, but they had to work together to do it.
From this day forward, you will work together as Team Cardinal, led by Arden Winchester.
Okay.
From this day forward, you will work together as Team Juniper.
Okay. Aww.
Sean Ark.
Huh? Led by?
He's...
Congratulations, young man.
I think she likes him.
Finally, Blake Belladonna, Ruby Rose, Weiss Schnee, and Yang Xiao Long.
RWBY.
You retrieve the white
RWBY.
knight pieces. From this day forward, you will work together as Team RWBY,
With...
led by Ruby Rose.
Knew it!
I'm so proud of you.
Oh, baby
Looks
sis!
like things are shaping up to be an...
What? Is that the moon? What's wrong with it? Oh, here's the guy. This is the guy from the first episode. What is he up to? Oh, okay. Forever Fall, Commercial District, Residential District, Industrial
We're
District.
gonna need more men.
Oh, they're like a city of Vale. Okay, so they've got the crystals. They're mapping out something. All right, you guys, I loved that episode. So we really have the full foundation for our crew now. We saw Ruby and Weiss finally learn to get along. And I love that it was Weiss who kind of came around and was like, okay, I get it. You know, I can be difficult, you know, but we're going to have to be in this together. And as much as they're still a little, you know, at times like rare, they are working together. They work together beautifully there at the end. Love that they all ended up on the same team. So another reason for the show to be called RWBY, RWBY, is because they're all on the same team, which I don't, why would I not put that together in my head? I don't know. I just assumed it was named after all the main girls, the main characters. But it makes more sense that they're all on like the same team now. And we have two other teams. The first one they introduced, I wasn't like really familiar with any of those characters, but I'm sure we'll get to see them more as we go on in the series. But, you know, our other team is some familiar faces led by Jaune. So here's an interesting thing. The huntress lady and the principal, the headmaster, were talking about Jaune in this, and they were saying, she was saying, oh yeah, I don't care what his transcript says. So what does his transcript say? Why does he have so much of that like aura energy, like Pyrrha was telling him a few episodes ago? I'm really curious to know more about him, because I feel like there's more than we're getting, and I really want to know like what's his background, what is he really all about. Really enjoy him. He's so funny and so much fun. I'm liking Nora and Ren. Oh my god, Nora. No, if Yang wasn't around, I think Nora would be climbing fast to a top spot, but I think Yang is still my girl. I really like Ren too. He's super cute. and I just like his kind of reserved style a lot. It's a nice contrast with our other male character, Jaune, who is not like that. So it will be very, very interesting to see all of them kind of get along and grow up together and go through school together, and I'm sure face many different battles and adventures. We still don't know exactly like what we're facing in terms of like a battle or an enemy, aside from just a very broad general, you know, there's monsters that don't have souls, and now we know there's this redheaded guy that's scheming something having to do with the crystals and doing something to the city. But we at least have our main good guy crew established now, I think, unless they're gonna bring in more people, which they might. But I liked that. So we got our initiation off to a good start. We've got our teams. We've got some little hints at things. Good stuff, guys. The show is so much fun, and honestly, like, it's so beautifully done. Considering, you know, you can tell a little bit more in like the just like standing still or standing there and talking shots that you know, this is not a huge animation studio. The fight scenes, which I'm told that the creator was like a genius with fight scenes, with choreographing them and everything. I mean, I will put those up against top studio fight scenes. I mean, they are beautifully done. Really, really fun to watch. So, yeah, so I loved watching them work together. My girl Ruby had a great plan, completely decapitated that bird. It was sick. Loved it after, like, dragging it up a cliff. And each girl had something to do to kind of contribute to that. So, good stuff, guys. I'm really, really enjoying it. Such a fun show. I can tell we're just scratching the surface, and there's going to be even more fun action and drama and everything in the future. So I had a blast with that. I hope you did as well. I can't wait to see more. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please be sure to join me next time, and we will watch it together. Bye for now, guys.